Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is B-Diz, the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious, and in this video we're going to talk about this week's NXT debuts on Raw and SmackDown. We're going to talk about what we think about them, if they were good, or if they kind of like sucked. Let's go. First, we are going to talk about Nikki Cross. She made her debut on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw in a tag team match with Bayley and Natalya against the Riot Squad. In my opinion, when she came out, as soon as they heard her music, she had a huge pop. It was great. There is a spot where Nikki Cross has Ruby Riott trapped behind the ring apron and just elbows Ruby Riott in the face like a dozen times. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, your face! And towards the peak of the match, where the climax is, when Nikki Cross does her hanging, swinging neck breaker move to Liv Morgan, and then Bayley follows it up with an elbow drop off the top rope. They win the match. Nitpicking a little bit, it would have been better if Nikki Cross won the match since it was her debut, but the finish of the match was still good, so that debut was good to go. Alright, next we have the debut of Heavy Machinery. Now, for this segment of the show, we have Alexa Bliss and Paul Heyman doing a promo, which sucks. And then they debut the brand new Women's Tag Team Championships, which look really good, but the crowd has no kind of enthusiasm. You hear crickets. That kind of sucked too. And then you have Otis come out, and he's like looking at the belts, and he's making all these weird noises and sounds, and then his partner Tucker comes out like apologizing for Otis, and then Paul Heyman and Alexa Bliss kind of just like put their microphones down and just walk away. The debut for Heavy Machinery was kind of weird, flat, and it was pretty freaking lame, dude. Next, we're going to talk about EC3. He makes his debut being interviewed backstage next to Vince McMahon's locker room during a match. And then later on, we see him backstage. He just stares at himself in a mirror, admiring how great he looks. That is the debut of EC3, ladies and gentlemen. Love that shit. And next we have Lacey Evans. For the record, she's actually the wrestler out of this NXT debut list that I'm the most excited about. We see her debut. She's backstage talking to Dana Brooke and Mickie James, I think. And then later on, during the Peyton Royce and Becky Lynch match, she's backstage watching the show with a drink in her hand. I guess it's really cool. They let us know that she knows how to watch a match. She knows how to watch TV. She's good to go. Fuck. Alright, now I saved the best for last. The last person from NXT debuting on the main brands is Lars Sullivan. It's kind of crazy that he still made this list because he didn't even freaking show up. He's like the biggest debut out of anyone on that list, and he didn't even freaking show up. Oh my god. My final thoughts for the NXT debuts are, I give this a grade of a very solid A. A for ass. Besides the Nikki Cross debut, which was spot on, that was great, I think everything else went kind of downhill. And the fact that Lars Sullivan hasn't even shown up yet, which he was probably the biggest superstar that everybody wanted to see, it's pretty freaking lame, dude. But yeah, guys, please like the video, please comment and let me know what you think about the video and all the NXT debuts, what you think might happen next, and please subscribe to the channel to see more content, and I will see you guys in the next video.